Hey, what is up, guys? It is Archangel here, and I am back in DF again. Boy, does it feel good. Look at that northeast end zone. That's right, I'm looting again. Um, I've only looted a few handful of items. I actually only just looted the G1 hospital, and I barricaded there because I got scared. I'm on single player, and I just felt like a boss was gonna spawn, so I just barricaded there for the night. This is what I found on first 4 floors. That I don't remember where I got that from, but yeah, bought those when I thought I was gonna get a Greyhawk. I don't know, I still might, but that's gonna be way in the future. So I'm kind of holding back on that, but got my TBs back. Happy about that. Little bit of discussion about the future for me and Killer 743. As you can see, we got to talking here. He might come back in. I don't know if you will be able to hear him because I haven't been able to figure that out. I made a video earlier, but it was ruined because I didn't think it recorded sound from me playing music, and it did. So I had to start over from scratch on that. But me and Killer are going. He's in Shadow, I think, right now. He just told me that, which doesn't surprise me. I'd been off for so long apparently. Sorry about that. Some misdemeanor problems with my TBs and a buddy of mine. Anyway, and me and him anyways. And money and bad juju and stuff. Anyway, me and Killer later on, we're not talking about like he's not going to ditch Shadow, and I don't want to put this idea out there that he's leaving Shadow or he hates Shadow or any of that, because he actually likes Shadow. But he also likes Seer, and I'm not saying that he likes them both better. What I'm just trying to say is that he still wants to kind of do the Seer thing. But I'm going to be kind of like making a miniature web series, and me and him he's going to make the videos, but I'm going to be the one kind of like directing it and making the story behind it, and it's going to be cool. And it's going to be like a little bit of a backdrop story to Seer. And then we're going to go ahead and insert the videos he made before about Seer in, and then we're going to make new videos afterwards, and then present Seer, and then after Seer. So it's going to be like a little web series, I guess, on our YouTube channels. I don't know, I might make a few, but I'm also still looking for YouTube players on Dead Frontier. I got one, I think. We've been messaging back and forth, chit-chatting, getting to know each other. It's quite beautiful. Anyways. Sorry for being gone for so long. That was horse, believe you me. And I gave up on my capture card because I just figured out I need like 18 different wires for it. So that'll take a lot of time. So that'll be on hold for a long time. What was I talking about? Yeah, sorry for being gone for so long though. That won't happen again, I promise. Your Herps, PSG username reference from Jeff Saw. You will be happy to know that I will be making my YouTube videos again, but I won't be making them while I go out in the inner city because my computer is laggy. So you will only get like my description of afterwards of like a week of looting from my storage menu, like so. Sorry. But we're also going to be making some looting videos, boss hunting videos, mission videos. Me and Killer are hopefully. I haven't brought this up with him. I'm kind of recording this. He put me on hold like an hour ago. But yeah, and I'm also going to start making legitimate YouTube videos with actual introductions, and I'm not just going to start off with just me like, yo, you're in the action, what up, dog, diggity dig dog, and stuff like that. No, I'm actually going to come up with my own introduction and stuff, and I think I need Killer's help for that because he knows more about that than I do. Yeah, I'm going to be using Windows Live Movie Maker. I just started using that. It's really cool, and it's really easy to use once you figure it out, but I still haven't figured it out, so it's kind of difficult sometimes, but not really. It's whatevs. I'm working on getting the capture card video wires, like I said. My friend told me all the things I need, and it's just a matter of me getting money to. Things to look forward for this summer. Hopefully I can get, I'm hoping, level 100 by the end of the summer. That will require some major scraping down and just digging my claws into some zombies and stuff. Something else too, if you love Dead Frontier and you love zombies and this and that, Nazi zombies, any zombies, Left 4 Dead, DayZ, and you play this game or watch this, and you just want to have another zombie experience or whatever to put under your belt, I seriously suggest you read the books Rot and Ruin. They're really good. I've just been reading the series. I'm just finished the third book, and it's really, really cool, and it gives you more in depth, and it's also kind of like the backdrop, which motivated me to try and make a miniature web series about the 5 outposts apparently. And I heard about the 5th outpost, but before I get off track, yeah, I'm gonna have like our own little short story, and I'm not gonna base anything off of Rotten Rune, but that's like the motivation that drove me, because that's a legitimate series and stuff, and it's really cool. In case you can't really tell, I'm really sick. Sorry for the coughing if you have your headphones turned up really loud. Again, I am excited to be back on Dead Frontier. It's been so long. But the 5th outpost, I was looking on my YouTube. Whoa, 3 things sold. And I seen that Killer743 made a video about that. And I just freaked, and I was like, what? And I did all kinds of research, and I think that's going to be sweet. But am I going to go there myself? Probably not, because I don't think I'm pro enough. Killer does, but I don't. Oh, and I'm also going to be making maybe a 3 or 4 web series about tips and tricks for looting EZ. They're probably only going to be about 5-6 minutes long, but I feel that it is necessary to get these things out there. I don't know, it might not work for everybody, the tips I'm going to say or anything. I'm not going to put any in this video, but I hit a revelation that about Dead Frontier and stuff, and how Admin Pwn kind of keeps tracks on everybody and everything. And it would kind of hit me really hard too, because what the heck? Somebody bent my iPod. I'll have to fix that. Anyway, the thing that hit me is that without a gold membership, it's incredibly hard to make money. But I made 300K in 1 week as a non-gold member. That was like whenever I first became a hardcore looter, and that's why I'm also going to be making a video about tips and tricks and stuff, because not very many people know how to do that. But anyways, the thing that I want to talk about is that without a gold membership, you can't really loot a lot of high-level stuff, and on Dead Frontier, you can't not loot. I mean, you could be a doctor, level 80, producing stuff and healing people and stuff, but you can't not loot on Dead Frontier, because Dead Frontier looting is everything. You don't loot, you don't make money. You don't make money, you don't live. You don't live, you die, and then you have to start over. And the thing that kind of drags me down is that without a gold membership, it's really hard to make money, and I understand that, because one time my gold membership got cut off, and I went from being gold member loot to no member loot, and I still enjoyed it. It was just frustrating not finding as much stuff. But yeah, it just irks me that that's the way it goes, and it's just like a food chain deal and survival of the fittest. I'm not like that. I don't think Killer's like that. I don't like people that think like that, but sorry. Toughen it out here. But yeah, I'll probably put that in one of the 3 videos, but there's so much things that are wrong with the looting and people and how they make money and shit. I'm actually looking forward to doing that now, but other big hopes to do this summer are also get me a Vulcan and get me back my Nodachi, because I love these TBs, don't get me wrong, I'm gonna keep them, but I don't like the power that these things have. They don't have any power. I mean, sure, you hit like a mofo and you just rape things sometimes and you can kill them, and I'm a legend. I'm not gonna brag my own horn, but I'm really good with melee. I've used melee since 2D, and I view myself as one of the few people who can actually use melee and grind as well as Killer743 with a Vulcan, and you can ask him stories, and he'll even confirm that sometimes when we go out in easy, and he'll be sitting there and we'll be working on killing Zeds, and he'll be sitting there with a Vulcan putting on 1 or 2%, and he's back here. He just blinked on. I'm making a YouTube video. Say hi, Killer. He'll even. It's alright. Don't worry. I said that you were paused. Anyway, I was just saying how, like, you remember whenever we used to go grinding, me, you, and Evil Death would go, and you guys would have your shotgun and your Vulcans, and you'd be blowing away, and you'd put on like 8 XP points, and then here I would be in a corner with an Odachi. Okay, just shut up. Anyway, and I'd still put on about the same points of EXP as they would, so that was pretty fun. I've been telling him what we might do. we might be doing for videos in the future for the summer, a killer. Uh, my thing was that I want the Nodachi back because the titanium blades ain't got they ain't got on the Nodachi. Truth be told, seriously. What do you got to say about that killer TBs versus Nodachi?
I gotta say speed, titanium blades, damage, Nadashi, but if they were to go to PvP, titanium blades will
That's well, I don't care. I still use Nodachi because I'm not a player killer. Let's be honest here. I'm a looter at best. At worst, I'm a pretty poor boss hunter. Which I hope to change at the end of the summer though, okay? So I got goals. I got goals and determination. I got motivation. I got a friend in killer. He's my buddy. Let me tell you about my best friend. Just kidding. Killer, you're a douche. Just kidding, everybody. I'm just kidding. Killer and I are tight, man. No. No, I've been off for like 2 months. That was bad. That was really bad. But yeah, I don't know. Do you got anything to add about whoa, more messages. Anything about Seer that you want to add or talk to me about? What the fuck? Hey Killer, I see that you bought my Naruto to 8B 8B.
I just buy them. I never look.
You buy the cheapest stuff though, right? See? One of my tips right there, in effect, right there, and I just proved it right there.
I just see you.
No, Protus, or god dang it, Killer, shut up, okay? But I'm gonna kind of act like you're not here for a second, Killer. But YouTube today, I won't be able to do my rambling 30 seconds where I rambling minute where I just jumble words down because right now it hurts to talk as it is. So yeah, sorry. Anyway, back to Killer. Yeah, I was telling you those tips. Don't say anything about them right now in the video, but I'm gonna be making 3 or 4 videos about them. So, and it just proved right there. I just made money, $2,800 there. And then, see, it just proves, dude, that my theory is correct. But I'm not saying that my theory and my ways are better than what, like, Doctor Strange. Isn't he the guy that lives out in EZ, Killer? Jeez,
I swear to God, if I die, I'll be depressed for the rest of the day. Oh shit.
Alright, just go handle that situation. But, yeah, Doctor Strange, I met him once. The dude is epic. Do not cross Doctor Strange. And if you find Doctor Strange, loot with the guy. He is a loud looter sometimes, though, so be warned. If you're like me and you quiet loot. But other than that, he's really cool. And one day, he actually shared with us while we were looting. He shared with us what he had looted. God, I'd never seen such a long list. You know, like my biggest list, I'll show you an example, was my entire storage, minus 2 bars. Like, great. Come on, load up. Like, minus 2 bars right here, this entire storage, plus this entire thing, and my entire sales list. His list was like twice as long as that. It was ridiculous. Me and Killer will probably put tips and tricks out to here to survive in EZ. I seen him making some G1 looting videos and stuff, and I might make a better, not to showboat him or anything because he just muted me, but I might make a little bit better video than that, or just better tips and stuff, because I was the one that showed him how to get to G1 and that and this, and I'm not sitting there saying I'm better than him or anything, because he would PvP the crap out of me into the ground and just teabag my corpse. But I am saying though that, sorry Killer, I am a better looter than you. You're better everything than me, but I hold looting on you. I wonder if he'll ever watch this video. I'll laugh whenever he cusses me out. But yeah, I got 30 seconds left here to talk about something. I might go out and loot again, but chances are probably not. Wish me luck, YouTube, on looting again for another successful, hopefully, week and easy, and I hope I don't die. But yeah, those tips will help a lot of you out in the fellow Dead Frontier community, whether you be in this die zone or Dead Frontier end zone. But thanks for watching my video. Subscribe and comment whenever you feel like it. Thanks.